Hello, and welcome. I'm VelvettB, and thanks for joining me today for the speed build. So we are going to be building a gorgeous little baby store, and I built this baby store for a collaboration with MenaBuchner, who created this amazing retail building that had this gorgeous art deco vibe to it, and oh, it was such a gorgeous build, and I was delighted to be asked to participate in the collaboration for the Preeminent Domain collab. And yeah, I got the baby store, and it was great because I got to flash back in time to when I had the younger little babies in the house, and you got to go to the baby store and look at all the cute things, all the cute clothes and the accessories and that sort of thing. Now, unfortunately, in The Sims 4, we don't have any hangable, visible kind of baby clothes to use. So I couldn't do like little baby clothes or anything like that, but I could do a whole lot of other stuff, and I took advantage of all of the cute things and made an adorable little baby store. So this build was kind of divided into three. So this is how I was kind of thinking about it. I was thinking boys, girls, neutral. So that was kind of my three sort of established points that I wanted to bring into the build. So you can sort of see that there in the pink, the green, and or green and yellow, and then the blue. And also ignore the floors. I just I spent so much time on the floors. I think I spent more time on the floors than I did the entire build. I changed them so many times. I just wasn't happy with it. I couldn't find the colors that I liked. And then I think it's from the decor to the max kit, I eventually found this flooring, and I was like, oh, this is exactly what I needed. So yeah, I eventually found the flooring that I wanted, but it took me a long time, and I just sort of, it just took a lot of fluffing around. And you'll see here the wallpaper's also changing because, again, the wallpapers also required a bit of fluffing around. So the pastel pop kit wallpapers. So I started with the all over floral. Then I went to the half floral, and then you'll see at some point soon I will change that to the plain, the plain swatches. The reason for that is that I wanted to put the decals on the wall. So yeah, that was what ended up being the reason for the evolution from the half patterned to the entirely plain. And I think it ended up looking a little bit better because it is quite a busy little store, and I think having the busyness on the walls as well was just made it a lot for the eyes. So I think calming it down with just the plain swatches ended up working out really nicely. So I was happy with the decision, and the cute little decals on the wall just added so much life to the shop as well, just made it all that much more cuter. So I was happy with that. So I'm using from Lovestruck the new little lights that you've got, the sort of the starry night light kind of things. So there's ones for the ceiling and then ones for the wall as well. So I used both in the build. And I'm just putting in the cute little growing together bookshelves. I did actually struggle a little bit with that curved wall because I couldn't put decals on there like I initially planned, because they kind of stick out from the wall because it's a curved wall, so that they don't actually sit really at all nicely on a curved wall. So that was a little annoying for me, but I did work around it and found like some shelves, and yeah, as I said, those starry night lights to go along the wall as well. I found bits and pieces that worked. It's fine. So I'm developing the different little areas of the store. So the blue and the green kind of ended up blending together a little bit, just because it was what it was. And the boy area was kind of quite small. It's just the way that the shop was, and the shop, the way it was sort of, the windows, and I was just sort of working to the way that the windows were built, and just the way that I had to divide up the store just ended up being more naturally the way that I did it. So that, you can sort of see those two big windows and stuff, and I couldn't put like a divide sort of, too far along those windows, and then you've got the door on the other side as well, so it's kind of finding that balance there. So you can sort of see the cot going in there. So when I was talking about threes for the build, so we have the three sections with the pink, the neutral, and the blue. And then the second lot of threes is with the beds. So you've got the toddler, the bassinet, the cot, and the toddler bed. So I've got one style of bed in each of the different areas of the build, just to sort of keep that flow and that balance going on. So I think that worked really nicely, because you go into a baby store and you're buying for a particular kind of child, I guess. So sometimes you don't know if it's going to be a boy or a girl, so you go sort of neutral colors. Or if you do know if it's a boy or a girl, then you usually go the boy or the girl route, depending. Each their own on that, but that's generally how they do a lot of the baby stores, I think, as far as like having all the different gender color options go. So I did put a few mats down, a cute little froggy mat and the turtle mat. I decided to leave the green area without a mat because I did try a few different options, and yeah, there wasn't any. I just looked, again, too busy. Because it's quite a decorative floor, and there, as I said, there's a lot going on, and so I was conscious of not overdoing it stimulation for the eyes wise and making it too crazy looking. So yeah, hopefully I really captured the spirit of the build. I feel like the build kind of had like a modern, it was like an art deco build, but I feel like the retail side of things does lend itself to being a lot more modern, depending on the retail stores. Some retail stores, like your vintage kind of retail stores, obviously you want to go vintagey, but this is a baby store, so more modern kind of makes sense. With your cute little, maybe more traditional things that like your grandmas like to give the babies and stuff. So this is the photo shoot. So we got like some cute little things in there. I dressed the mannequins. Obviously we don't have baby mannequins in the game, so I did what I did the best I could as far as that goes. I did try to keep like children things out of the baby store, because it is a baby store, not for kids. Kids have their toy stores and that sort of thing. So yeah, I think I tried to dress the mannequins and stuff that maybe you would think about for babies as well. It was a little bit difficult to get that balance, because baby stuff is quite different, but that's all right. I think it came together really nicely, and I hope you guys like it. Go check out the collaboration on Mena's channel, and I will link in the description below for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.